Alice is a chemical imbalance dog. So any kind of chemical imbalance, which is really important for Antonio, she alerts to and she lets us know what's happening. So a seizure coming on, anxiety, anything, so we can kind of watch and see what's going on. The beginning story is Antonio was a 9-year-old child. We were going out to dinner. I had walked outside and told Antonio, come on, let's go. And he was mad because he was snowball fighting with his friends. So he's like, pause the game. Well, he never got to go back to the game. As we were traveling down the street, he's like, turn up the music, is his favorite song. So I turned it up and he was dancing. As he shifted his head, my back window busted. I remember screaming, my son's been shot, my son's been shot. Of course, the medics came. They said if they would have came 15 minutes later, he wouldn't be with us any longer. He went into a 4.5-hour surgery. Chances were grim. We were told that night that we needed to gear up to say goodbye to our son in a couple days because his brain was going to swell too much and he wouldn't survive. So 18 days in an induced coma. It was hard to watch. It was hard to see. 18 days later, they said we're going to pull out the breathing tube and see if he breathes on his own. We had just stepped out and we came back and they said we pulled out the tube. And I said, okay. And he says he's sitting there watching cartoons. He couldn't walk. He couldn't really verbalize very much. He had to be retaught how to eat. He didn't know his name. The fight in him showed me so much beauty in this world during a dark time to see my child fight as hard as he fought. And he did. He fought from basically the grave. He fought to come back. He fought for his life. It started with wanting to get a service dog for Antonio when he was still in a coma. We talked a lot to the doctors on what the outcome could be. He started to show signs of the aftermath of the shooting, and we knew then that we needed a service dog.
First time I saw her, I knew she was the one for me. So it's a dream come true that I got her.
I saw Alice help him, just confidence alone, knowing that he could actually go to school. A big thing as a mom is comfort, knowing your child's safe, but I was like, unless I bubble wrap my child, he may never be safe. But with her, she's got his back 100%. She helps with balance. She will even push up against him when he's having a bad time to kind of keep him straight. She alerts 15 minutes prior to any seizure. She's on top of her game, and she gives him the ability to be like, hey, I can do this.
She saves my life. That's what I most like about her. And she's a good dog.
They train daily. Antonio has no short-term memory, so it's very important that I keep him on a schedule with training Alice daily, or he'll forget her commands and things that he needs to know while he's in public. They play soccer, they train together, they just hang out, but they're always together. So when I say that she's his guardian angel and she saves his life and has saved his life multiple times, she truly has.